Hello everyone and welcome to the New Horizons Racing League. I'm your host for tonight, Connor. We are with the Division 2 guys around Bahrain at Sakir. With it being Division 2, we're expecting the daytime race to be run at the same time as the Formula 2 cars, and lower numbers just for the time being while we get this division up and running. This is the inaugural race for the Division 2 guys, and as you can see we've just had all the bank times being set in on the super soft tyre. Riding on board with the Mercedes of Collins now, just pitting for the soft tyres. Personally, I wouldn't recommend starting on the soft tyres just because I think it's probably safer to do a two-stop round here. Probably start on the super soft, head to the mediums, and then either back to the supers or to the soft tyres. Although if you do start on the softs and go mediums, you can do the one stop and you gain track position by 20 seconds, but that just depends if you're able to keep hold of your position and also manage your tyre wear very well. Riding on board with Collins, I think this is just his outlap. Seeing who else is out on track, we have the Saber of Votive Basher. Saber looks very steady. Running a bit wide on the exit. Coming up through the infamous turn 8. Turn 8? I think that's turn 14. Just steady through the curbs. Also Robot Boy on an outlap now. Coming through the first sector. Everyone seems to be having an issue with that curb. Everyone needs to you need to nail your setups around here, otherwise it's very easy to understeer and head onto the curbs, and that would just completely unsettle your car. For the race you might want to be doing that for overtaking people, but you definitely don't want to be doing anything like that in qualifying. Tidy few corners. Not too bad, still all under control. Tiny bit wide on exit, but that's fine. Sure he can sort that out for when his lap really counts. Riding on board with Collins now, who I'm sure is actually on his flying lap. Pretty tidy. Collins having set the fastest time in pre-season testing as well, after an eventful race between Collins, who stormed ahead, and there was a bit of contact between the rest of the midfield drivers, so it's a little bit unfair to say where they're all going to be able to finish. We have a yellow flag in sector 1. Oh, it's Tadpoles. I think he's ran wide coming out of turn 3 and just lost his car on the exit. That's a horrid camera angle, and yeah, Tadpoles is going to need to pit for new tyres. Yeah, that is one very unhappy Mercedes. So I'm aboard a robot. See how he takes the infamous turn 11. Actually pretty steady, not too bad. Coming up to the end of the DRS straight. Can he get it stopped? That's not too bad. Sector 2, who's that? Oh, it's Tadpoles again. Yeah mate, you probably just need to come into the pits and change your tyres. We're giving it everything with his ZRS. He is trying so hard to get that pole position. With it being Division 2, all of the stats for the drivers, including those in Division 1, they still count. So if you guys win in here and you get podiums and points, they'll still go into your official stats. So with this division you could still say you're a pole position taker, a Grand Prix winner, and even a champion. Quite strange how Collins is. I don't think he improved on his soft tyre run. And the guys that are qualifying on the supers, you don't want to be doing too many laps on them. If you think you can go faster, you're going to need to actually change your tyres, but we'll run out of time in the session now. Can Voltiv improve his time? Yes, but not enough to take pole. It's pretty respectable lap though. Should keep him ahead of his main rivals around him, which I think will end up being Robot Boy and Tommy Ketchup. So I'm Bora Bradley, see if he is doing anything. No, he's just coming to the pits. See Votive going around turn 4, pretty tidy. Coming up to the S's section, which apparently is a chicane, which is absolute nonsense. I don't know why people seem to think that corner is a chicane. A tiny bit of back end sliding out. He's got quite a bit of ERS still, so he's definitely gunning it. Ah, no, but he's run wide. It's going to cost him a couple of attempts, and no one touched the auto spin curb on the right there. That's going to be race over. Yeah, I think he's bailed out of that. Try and save fuel, save ERS, go for another run. But if he's on 3-lap old super softs, I wouldn't recommend it either. Can't see anyone who that yellow flag was for. Oh, Collins out braking himself. Only just gets it stopped, but I can't imagine that would have helped his lap time. Got no ERS, so yeah, this is out lap. 100% on the ERS. Just take it steady around, don't make, because if you can go faster, you're going to be starting on very fresh tyres. Entirely through turns 15, 16. Two and a half minutes left on the clock. We have 4 people out on track. Collins starting here, possibly will be his final run. He's got that much of a gap anyway, I don't know if he'll be gunning for it. Seems very tidy and steady. And the thing is with Bahrain, I haven't been there personally and spoke to some of the locals. People are like, is it Bahrain or Bahrain? It's actually Bahrain, because Bahrain means the 2 seas, and I think in Arabic, or I can't remember exactly what the language is over there, but the word brain means 1 sea. So if you say Bahrain, the locals will just look at you quite funny and they won't really know what you're on about. So I suggest keep calling it Bahrain if you wish to offend a nation. But they're lovely people. If anyone's heading out to the Bahrain Grand Prix this weekend, you're going to be having a fantastic time. The locals are lovely. The whole atmosphere of the whole nation's great. One thing I've also noticed about Bahrain is that Bahrain is how flat the whole terrain is. Colin's going even faster. That should be his lap time done. So yeah, with the incline that you see around the circuit, that's the most incline you've got within the whole region of Bahrain itself. I mean, there is a mountain there, but I think it's only about 100 feet tall, if that. I think to most Westerners that mountain will just be classified as a hill. Yeah, so all the terrain you see in the background, that's all like been artificially made for the circuit. We'll tap hole, see if he's doing anything. I think he just started his final lap. Personally, I think he's a bit low on his ERS. Qualifying's over. Still got 3 people on track. Only 2 of them can really improve their positions. Speeding across the line. No. The Ferrari Bradley is starting from P6 today. I think we did have one more join. I think we had two more join, but I think one of them left. Set 3, is that? Can't see. I think that was Collins. Unless he's going deliberately slow to try and save his tyres. Yeah, not a bad effort from everyone. Pretty good for a first start turnout. Level with tap holes. Very twitchy car through sector 3. Just got to nail this last corner. If he gets it right, he could actually jump Tommy. Where does he go? I don't know. Improves his time, but not enough. Tupples, mate, I think you just need to be a little bit more confident with your car. You need to like push it to the limit. It looks like you're driving that Mercedes a bit conservatively, mate. Oh, Bradley actually with a 5-second penalty for having the collision with Votive Basher. So this is your starting grid for Division 2 New Horizon Bahrain Grand Prix. It's Collins, Votive Basher, Robot Boy, Tommy Ketchup, Tadpoles and Bradley. We'll see you guys in the race.